it actually shows that the ADF was defeated long ago. By the time they committed the atrocities of Chuburara Seminary and Ikshwamba Technical School on the 16th of August 1997 and the 8th of June 1998, respectively, they were already defeated.
Omukulembeze w'eggwanga olunaku olw'eggulo yavuddeyo n'ayogerako eri ensi era bintu bingi bye yakoonyeeko okusinziira yasinze koona ku nsonga za security mu ggwanga era nga wano yayogedde ku bintu ebikwatagana ne ADF saako ne security nga weeyimiridde. Ne muli mutya mbaniriza nnyo leero amannya endoboozi yenze Essential Wakatera yenze amatagatifa omukutu gw'oliko oli ku Essential Media Uganda ate era osobola otugobera ku Facebook, ku Twitter, Instagram. Yes, muli mutya gwe wenna alina kye weekoleddewo kwebaza ate gwe wenna afunye okusomoozebwa naddala mu bizinensi mu maka mu bintu ebyenjawulo nkugamba weekwase Katonda kubanga byonna yabimala. Mwenna abafiiriddwa abaabwe Mukama Katonda abagumye. Ensonga nyingi eziri okutambula mu ggwanga naye specifically leero ngenda kwogera ku nsonga President Museveni ze yakonyeeko olunaku olw'eggulo ekiro. Yes, mwenna abasobodde okulaba speech ya President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ku TV bintu bingi bye yakonyeeko naye nga yasinze kona ku nsonga za ADF. Jjukira ADF ekola obulumbaganyi wano mu Uganda era nga gye twasembeyo okulaba bwe bulumbaganyi obubadde bukyasinze okuba obw'ekitali nnyo obwakolebwa ku ssomero lya Mpondwe mu sayidi z'e Kasese eyo era nga we twakomekereza ng'abaana abasukka 42 baali bafudde ng'ate abalala 6 bawambiddwa. Abasatu bagenda ne ku ssaawa eno tebamanyiddwako mayitire bagenda ne ADF yabawamba. Abasatu bo baasobola okuzuulibwa. So ensonga nyingi ze yayogeddeko naye nga ntandise bwe nti
their first attack on Mpondwe on the 13th of November 1996, fully supported and armed with guns by Mobutu and Bashir of Sudan, 1,200 of them. Their aim was to capture Mpondwe, which they did for a few days, proceed and capture Kasese airstrip so that Bashir lands weapons for them, and then, in coordination with Koiny in the north, they would proceed to attack Kampala and overthrow the NRM government. That was the plan. The attack on Mpondwe was to tackle us from the rear and give us a final blow.
Omukulembeze w'eggwanga Yoweri Kaguta Museveni we yabadde ayogera kyasinze okuttaanyaako yagambye ADF tekyalina mirandira era nga yaggwamu amaanyi era nga tekyalumba mu bibinja nga we twali tumanyi nti no yali erumba nga wona alaba amagye kati ejja mu bubinja obutonotono era nga yagamba tekikyali kyakwekanga nnyo oba tekikyali kyakwawaza matu nga olupapula lwa Daily Monitor lubadde luzze luwandiika ng'era lulagawo paniki eri bannayuganda nga luteeka okutya mu bannayuganda era ng'agamba nti no ADF yo baagimala amaanyi ku lw'ensonga abagikulembera abasinga baabakwata era abamu ne battibwa. Jjukira ADF eno omwezi nga gumu emabega we yajja n'erumba essomero ly'e Kasese erya Mpondwe Lubiriha era okukkakkana ng'abaana bangi batirimbuddwa abamu nga bookeddwa mu dormitories. Era Museveni yavaayo n'ategeeza nti yavuddeyo n'ategeeza olunaku lw'eggulo nti kino nno kyali kya kwekangabiriza era nga ye talina kutya wabula nenya bakuumaddembe e Kasese naddala bakomanda mu bitundu byeyo okulaba nti nno bakola oba beebakira ku mulimo sleeping on a job. Yategeezezza nti nno ADF olw'okuba nti nebadde erudde nga terumba. Jjukira waliwo bomu ezakubwa mu Kampala mwenna muzijjukira wali ku CPS e Kampala ne wano ku Parliamentary Avenue waliwo bomu eyatulika, waliwo bomu eyatulikira mu bus side ze MPG, waliwo eyatulikira wano ekyanja ku Balemu byonna ne babiteeka ku ADF nti no yeze ekola obulumbaganyi buno n'obulumbaganyi bungi nnyo bweze ekola. Bantu bangi bakwatiddwa. Waliwo video gye nakolako ngenda gikulaga wano mu comments mu gundi eno eddako gye nakola nga nkulaga ennumbaganyi ADF zebadde ejja ekola era nga zikosezza Uganda. Obulumbaganyi obwasooka okukolebwa bwali mu 1998 obwakolebwa e Kichwamba. Era abayizi bangi baafa. N'ennumbaganyi endala nnyingi ezize zikolebwa nazoogerako naye nga Museveni yagambye bannayuganda baleme kweraliikira. Waliwo ebifaananyi bye yatugiddeyo n'agamba nti no ADF kati baagigoba mu Uganda neewaŋŋangukira mu bibira by'e Congo era ng'eyo gy'eva nejja ekola obulumbaganyi mu Uganda era nga nategeeza nti no ye okola obulumbaganyi buno ebeera eyagala kubuddiisa bano ebyo byokwerinda oba amagye okulaba nti no badda balegezaamu ku sayidi yeeri basobole okukola obulumbaganyi eri. Jjukira waliwo nga tennaba kulumbwa nga ADF tennaba kulumba Mpondwe, essomero ly'Empondwe, yasooka kulumba ekyalo ekiriraanye ensalo ya Uganda ne Congo, kiri ku ludda lw'e Congo era abantu bangi abasukka mu 20 baatirimbulwa mu bukambwe obw'ekitalo. Naye Museveni n'ategeeza nti no byagenda n'asaba olukusa nga bbomu zimaze okukubibwa e Kampala, yagenda n'asaba olukusa e Congo kubanga kino kirimu diplomacy. You cannot just go to cross, you cannot cross from your country to other country to go and fight there. So yeetaga clearance okuva mu nsi eri eya DRC Zaire era agamba nti no baamuwa olukusa amagye ga UPDF gazze gakola obulumbaganyi bungi era nga abantu abayeekera bangi aba ADF abakubiddwa amasasi, abamu ne bakwatibwa, abamu ne battibwa.
When 100 of them entered Uganda from Congo and 87 of them were killed by the commandos in Semliki National Park. They had come to sabotage the Commonwealth. You remember 2007 we had the Commonwealth meeting. So apparently their incursion that time was to sabotage the Commonwealth meeting of that year by committing terrorist atrocities that would scare delegates from coming. Since that time, they could no longer send groups into Uganda. Mark all those words. Because every word I have written here, I wrote it myself. And it means... So from 2007, they could no longer send groups into Uganda. They now tried to concentrate on individuals. Now, if you cannot send a group, then the next struggle is to send an individual. Because we in the army, when we talk of a group, you mean a section, 12 people. A platoon, about 40 people. A company, about, it used to be 146, but these now have made it bigger. I think the company is now bigger. So, from 2007, when that group of 100 was wiped out, they could no longer send a group into Uganda. Now, if you can't send a group, then how about individuals? They don't come as a group, but they come as individuals. Individuals, which is another another challenge to deal with. When somebody is no longer sending, I'm no longer sending a section, I'm no longer sending a platoon, because when I send, they are noticed and wiped out. So what do? Let me try now to send individuals. Individuals. They now tried to concentrate on sending individuals that would plant bombs. You remember the bombs? The bombs. That would plant the bombs. They planted a total of 34 bombs. You remember those bombs they were planting in the bus? And but using individuals. I come alone, Nabanja comes alone, Bajomus comes alone, and we meet somewhere. Infiltrate from Congo to Uganda individually now. And those were the ones now planting the bombs. One person, 2 people planting the bomb. We however, eliminated all those bombing efforts by arresting or killing all those involved within Uganda. So that campaign of individual infiltration and planting bombs was also defeated. So ADF can no longer send a group, they can no longer send individuals to plant bombs. So what do the ADF now remained in Congo. This is where the anti-NRM foreign agents based in the Monitor paper become a comic group. There is a paper called Monitor. That Monitor is full of foreign agents. And I have now sent people to analyze them. We know who they are now and for whom they are working. They are foreign agents. So the Monitor newspaper, you remember, I didn't come with the headlines. Headline, oh, terrible, Uganda has collapsed now. There were those headings of Monitor recently. You could trace them. This is where the anti-NRM foreign agents based in the Monitor paper become a
mu bigambo bye agamba they can no longer operate in big groups or smaller groups. Now the only way they can operate is as individuals. And why they can't operate in groups? It is because they know doing so is death. Because we can see you and deal with you, we have capacity to deal with you. So now the way is to deal with individuals or small groups. Now that they can't operate as a group, how do we deal with them? It's now a question of alertness. Number 2, intelligence and coordination between security agencies and the public. These are tasks we have. That is the challenge. Watyo Museveni yayogedde nti nno tebakyayinza kuoperatinga mu bibinja binene. Ensonga lwaki kati basindikayo omuntu omu genda olumbe wali genda olumbe wali genda olumbe wali. Naye n'ategeeza nti nno kino yeno ye challenge kati gye bakyalina. Era ekibuuzo ekiri ku mwanjo oba ekiri mu ddiiro ku mmeeza kiri nti bakoze batya okulaba nga basaanyaawo buno obubinja obutonotono oba bano abantu be basindika. First, yagambye alertness and intelligence among security agencies ne public. Okulaba ensonga lwaki nayogerako oli nti olaba omuntu gw'otamanyi mu kitundu omwekengedde, please report to security agencies okulaba nga bamuinterrogatinga kubanga weebatyo ADF wetu weerumba. Era n'ategeeza nti nno we yategeeza nti abantu bano okujja basanga nga abajaasi balagayizza olw'okuba badde baludde okuwulira obulumbaganyi mu kitundu. Y'ensonga lwaki bajja ne basanga nga balagayizza. Era n'awa ekiragiro okulaba nga buli muluka kuteekebwako abasirikale 18 era bonna baweebwe emmundu era baweebwe piki. Ate ekirala wabeerewo ne standby squad okulaba nga bano baba bawumudde bakoze 8 hours bali abalala ate bajja okulaba nga bateekawo intelligence eyo bateekawo security eyo emala. Jjukira ADF siyo kasi eri okutawaanya Uganda. Waliwo n'obubinja obw'ababbi, waliwo yes obubinja bw'ababbi obwo bwe businga okutigomya Uganda era nga tulabyeko nezi mobile money amasasi agakubwa abantu ab'enjawulo naddala bano aba business people naye kiva kuki lwakuba nti no we don't have enough security yet President Museveni had promising anti no Uganda is secure and stable. So yavuddeyo naawe ekiragiro President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni okulaba nga batandika okutondawo oba bateeka abajaasi 18 ku buli muluka.
After repeated kuhura, and remember the kuhura is like the other of threshing millet, the ADF has done two things. Shifted to beyond the Beni Eringeti Commander Bunya Roar and broken in smaller groups, which they hope are not easy to see, and some individuals hiding in the trading centers. They also entertain shallow ideas like, let us send smaller groups inside Uganda to kill people so that these Bakafiri, that's what those stupid boys call Ugandans, that we are Bakafiri. These Bakafiri relax their pressure on us in Congo. Unfortunately for the ADF, the Bakafiri, the indigenous people of Uganda, regardless of their religions, have enough troops to hunt ADF up to Mbandaka in Congo, if the Congo government allows us, and also guard the rear in Uganda. The problem of ADF has been military only for the period between 1996 and 2007, when they were totally defeated. After that, for a long time, in spite of being given free control of big portions of Eastern Congo, the ADF problem remained degraded to an intelligence and diplomatic problem. So here, for you to understand Ugandans, I would like to introduce those three words: a military problem, an intelligence problem, and a diplomatic problem. Because this is what these three words must be harmonized. When ADF was trying to, when they attacked us in 1996, when they attacked Mpondwe, they were trying to be like a military force, army to army. And we quickly destroyed them. So they ceased being a military force now. So if they are no longer a military force, where you can use military as the solution, what then do they become? They become an intelligence problem. It is now a problem of looking for a needle in a haystack, as the English say. Okunonya empiso.
The security commanders told him that they were caught off guard because they didn't have enough personnel. That surprise, a chekango. No, the chekango. The Biekwa's excuse should end. Always implement my order. Have a standby group 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but in squads. One squad is on standby while the other rest. I am talking about how to coordinate on anti-terrorism, but also on ordinary crime. Yes, watu yategeezezza nti wabeewo bibinja kino we kivaawo 8 hours kimaze okukola kiri ekirala kijja okulaba nga bakola ki bakabinga embeera eyo ey'obunkenkesaako n'okulaba nti no security ebeera emala.
They had started to again pose a military problem to the Congo army by attacking some detachments and even attacking the detachments of the UN, like when they attacked a Tanzanian detachment on the 7th of December 2017. All this was on account of the diplomatic problem of the Congo government not allowing us to assist them with the ADF when neither they nor the UN have the capacity. This is what His Excellency Tshisekedi did in 2021 when he allowed us to attack the ADF. Since they had made the mistake of establishing big camps, we quickly degraded their strength, and they have now either fled to beyond our limit of exploitation, where we are allowed to operate by the Congo government, i.e. Beni Erengeti Commander Bunya Road, or they have broken into smaller groups, like the one in Marika Valley, south of the Mpondo Kasinde Beni Road, from where a small group that killed our grandchildren at Nyabugando Secondary School came from. In other words, within Uganda and the area west of the Rwenzori Mountains for a distance of about 70 kilometers to the west, as well as the Virunga National Park, ADF is no longer and can no longer be a military problem as long as the diplomatic problem of the Congo government allowing us to help them is maintained. We can also follow them beyond the present line of limit of exploitation when the government of Congo allows us. Therefore, the residual problem of ADF is an intelligence problem to locate where the remnants are and what they are planning. Because now we have the other two. We have the military. If they try to be big, we see them quickly and destroy them with all those means we have. The diplomatic, His Excellency Tshisekedi has now addressed it. So it is now remaining the intelligence problem. But this time the intelligence, because there are smaller numbers, the other eyes in the sky may not see these small numbers. So you need another way of locating the small numbers. So we already have good capacity in this area that we have used to degrade the ADF from a military force to a mere band of terrorists only looking for soft targets and armed people to kill. Why not attack a detachment of the army? Why not attack a police station? Why not ambush troops on the move if you are a fighter? They no longer have the capacity to do that. Why? We degraded them. We need to, therefore, fill some gaps in intelligence collection, and that will be the end of ADF, both in Congo and Uganda. Attacks like the one of Nyabugando are on account of the relaxation in the area by the security forces because the area had been peaceful for a long time. Actually, as I wrote in my earlier piece, they had tried to do something similar north of the Rwenzori Mountain in Ntoroko on the 13th of November 2022. 51 of them entered Uganda in the area of Rwebsengo to do exactly what they did at Nyabugando. However, the Wananchi saw them, quickly informed the army responded quickly, and 26 were killed, 25 were captured, 37 guns plus 7 IEDs were captured. In my executive order number 3 of 2023, and in an earlier directive of the 19th of May 2023, I had ordered the putting in place of police units of 18 persons per sub-county with some motorcycles to help them respond to calls of distress anywhere in the sub-county. I thought of the number of 18 because I wanted 12 to be regular armed police, and then the other 6 would provide the CIDs, etc. The 12 could be organized in squads of 4 each. One of these squads to be on standby, ready to move immediately to the area of need. These people are on standby, should be fully dressed, guns nearby, motorcycles fueled, ready to move any moment. This solves 2 problems. Number 1, they guard the police station so that you do not have situations where a police station is attacked by surprise because everybody was stand down, not ready. Secondly, they are ready to move out to respond without loss of time. Another squad should immediately come out to guard the station while the 3rd squad is resting, sleeping, so that they get fresh.
Era wano Museveni yavuddeyo n'ategeeza nti nno awali bateekeddwa okulaba nga buli kitundu artist mubeeramu security cameras era n'okwongera ku bungi bwa sniffer dogs oba zino embwa enkonzi z'olusu okulaba nga ziyambako nazo mu kutaasa oba mu kwongera ku bukuumi oba security mu bitundu okwetooloola Uganda. So n'adirectinga okulaba nga CCTV zeeyongera ate era nga n'embwa zino okulaba nti bazongera at least okulaba nga ziyambako mu kutebenkeza eggwanga lino.
With the implementation of the executive order, even in peacetime, there will be a group ready to move to answer a call of distress. If there is a terrorist threat in the area, we upgrade the situation by recruiting LDUs per parish. You see, like the situation of Nyabugando. First, there was total, I suspect there was total stand down. Stand down in the army means not ready, relaxed. So I suspect there was total stand down in the area. Because when we say stand to, get ready, you are dressed up with your boots, with everything, with your gun nearby. In some cases, you are in the trenches if you are near if it is a field camp, or if it is like a police station, you are ready. But if you are not ready, something happened, then they come, then you start dressing up, then you lose time. Residents in the sub-county should have a toll-free sub-county police telephone number, which people under attack should ring. You see, for instance, it was just like the girls, the 20 girls, were they 20 or 17? There was 17 and 20. These terrorists attacked the dormitory of the boys first. The girls were not attacked, but they remained shouting. That's what I heard. They didn't run away. They just remained in place shouting, because I think they thought people would come and rescue them. But if they had scattered, these people would never have got to them. But they stayed in one place until they came and shouting. You can see this was just what the Baganda say. Echekango, techimanyi muzira. Echekango, when something comes as surprise, even a brave man can panic. According to the Uganda, echekango techimanya muzira. Even the Banyankore have a similar proverb. They say, ekitetekatechirwe embweka hongo mukaru. They say that omukaru is the meat you put on the spit. Now, if you throw it to a dog, the dog may run away from meat, because it thinks that you have thrown stone at it, when in fact you have thrown meat at it. So, surprise, this was definitely. But what I'm saying, that request of a check that request should end. We should always have, you implement my order, have standby group 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but in squads. One squad is on standby, the other ones rest. So, and here I'm talking about now the coordination now, the coordination. How to coordinate on anti-terrorism, but also ordinary crime. When there is a threat of terrorism, or even ordinary crime, all the residents in the sub-county should have a toll-free sub-county police telephone number which people under attack should ring. When there was in Masaka area, a group of criminals called Chidawarime. When the Chidawarime group attacked people in the area of Masaka in 2018, on New Year's Day 2018, these people, criminals in Masaka, attacked people there. This was the initial problem, the problem of coordination. Because in the villages, when there's a problem, you make a nduru, alarm. And everybody would hear in the village. They would come. Now, the nduru of today is the telephone. You ring the concerned group to come and respond. But if you are not well coordinated, that lack of enduro can also cause loss of time, and these criminals get away for some time. So when the Chidawarime group, this boy was called Chidawarime, attacked people in the area of Masaka on New Year's Day 2018, this was the initial problem, the coordination, the nduru. The criminals, using the noise of the disco that was in the trading center of Kisaka, tried to attack the home of Mr. Katerega, which was nearby.
Byebyo mu bumpimpi ebigambo bya Yoweri Kaguta Museveni wabula waliwo n'ekirala kyeyogeddeko n'agamba nti waliwo ba RDC byaddaawulidde nga bagaana abantu okugenda mu disco n'abagamba no leave my bazzukulu gand enjoy. Yes, wabula kiteekeddwa okuteekawo ye intelligence saako ne security emala okulaba nga bannayuganda beeyagalira mu Uganda ng'ate tewali bunkenke buli awo. So zeze ensonga President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ze yayogeddeko zensobodde okutuusaako Essential Media Uganda. Waliwo ekipya kyendi obaleetera naye nja kuba nkisaba okulula mu bbanga eritali lya wala. Nkusaba okumirana ku Essential Media, likinga, subscribinga, ate osharinga ku Facebook, ku Twitter ne ku Instagram, yonna gye tuli. Gwayagala okulanga naffe osobola okuntuukirira ku 07 8 31 227 078 31 31 207 oba osobola okugenda oba osobola okukuba ku namba endala 0758 27 6612 osobola okumpeereza WhatsApp kasobeera ng'oli wa business ne tulaba ate ensonga we tuzongerayo wano ku Essential Media Uganda ku mitimbagano gyaffe gyonna. Mbasibulidde wano okuggyako waliwo n'ekirala President Bobi Wine ali Jinja era ndabyeko Paulo Mwiru asaze eddiro okuva mu anti eya Mugisha muntu nadda mu kibiina kya National Unity Platform. So ng'ate enjeru municipality MP waayo Luanga yavuddeyo mu Nuupu ate n'agenda mu kibiina ekya MK Movement. So ensonga we ziri okutambula mu byobufuzi nenga tukyagoberera ensonga zino okulaba ate waje ziraga. Mbasibide wano mweraba.
These people, we defeated them long ago. The fact that they can no longer operate as a military force, Mubibinja, they can no longer operate in groups. Mubibinja, Oba Obubinja, they can no longer operate as in Binja, not even as Obubinja. Now the only way they can do is individuals. Mm-hmm. And why can they not operate in Binja? Because they know to do so is death. Yeah.